What's going on, visionaries? Gerald Lacey II here. I wanted to take a little bit of time in between my sets and I'm working out to just give you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope, a little bit of game on how you can better your position no matter where you are. I focus a lot on building credit, personal and business credit for some of my clients that are trying to go big in real estate, trying to purchase vehicles, or just trying to have more capital to invest into their companies. I personally believe in accessing your network. If you have anyone that already has good credit, definitely have them add you as an authorized user, even though they're losing a lot of its luster because FICO 10 is coming in. They're weighted a lot less, but you still get the history, and you still get the credit, and you still get the trade line, which is really important. You can do that from the basic standpoint. Put yourself in position to get your own primaries, and at that point, you really need to position yourself they have this thing called where you can actually buy and transfer debt. In real estate, it's like non-performing notes, where you can, if you're in a big enough position, you can go to a bank and, if you have enough bankroll, you can ask them for their non-performing notes. If you qualify, they give you a whole list of things that you can either access the current person that's in position, the first position to pay that loan, or if you have enough capital, you can take access to that property by making a deal with that person and or the bank and make that note positive. Once you make all those note positive, they can actually report to whatever entity is reporting on that particular file. You can transfer that debt to yourself or a corporation. So you can legally do that debt transfer in the United States. That's also available from a personal perspective. And we have access to companies that make this debt available to you. So there's so many options, so many ways to come from zero. There's so many ways to come from 10,000. There's so many ways to come from 100,000 to scale your business, to scale your financial positioning to a lot further. You just have to pay attention. You can follow me at Mr. Business Consultant. I have the Business Credit Source, which is a website that I utilize that puts me and points me in the direction of any and everything that I need, whether it's personal, whether it's real estate funding, whether it's business consulting, whether it's purchasing a business, whether it's investing. There's a lot of different opportunities for you to take advantage of, but it starts with the basics. If you have any negatives on your report, any negative whatsoever, you can go to creditscrubs.com. If you don't have a large amount of capital to invest in a VIP program, they have it where you can do a $99 a month, which seems to be effective as well. Just takes a little bit longer. But if you are in position and you do have the capital, go ahead and choose one of the VIP programs, and we can aggressively attack getting off any type of negatives that you have, because that will keep you from getting the capital that you need. On the very low end, you can raise 10,000. On the high end, you can get 100,000 on the first round. Just depends on how big you build it and how you want to diversify what you're going after. If you want vehicles for Toro, if you want to be a guarantor on a company and you want to get corporate rentals, if you want to just rent some properties that allow it, you can do Airbnbs. If you want to stand as a personal guarantor on a company, you can do so. We also have the ability for you to build out your company in the form of buying an aged corporation or a shelf corporation, as some people call it, and we can help you set that up and get you your website, make sure everything is listed, make sure all your information is congruent across all mediums, and that you're findable and that you have a brand identity, so these lenders and funding institutions can find you fundable. We can also assist you with that. And in addition to that, you have the ability to purchase debt for your corporation, turn that debt into a positive, and we can also have that reported to the credit reporting bureaus. And this is all legal transfer debt that will allow you to position yourself to skyrocket your trajectory for success. So again, visionaries, it's just about paying attention. It's just about understanding what's available, what you have access to, and making the move. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. You got to have patience, but it's going to take you a long time if you don't make any moves. It may not ever happen if you don't make any moves. So be willing to take a chance, be willing to invest in yourself, be willing to invest in your future, and reach out if you need us by any means. Once you have your personal credit ready and you have your corporation ready, there's so many different moves that you can make. You can purchase inexpensive real estate, you can purchase a big property, you can purchase commercial property, you can partner up with some other like-minded individuals and you guys can do bigger development projects. I would definitely recommend you do your research and your studying to make sure that whatever you get into, whatever project you get into, that you're methodically and strategically entering into that space where you understand what the risks are, you understand how to make sure that you mitigate your risk, make sure that you come out a winner in the end. If you need consultation, if you need legal, if you need accounting, make sure you position yourself or align yourself with the people that can help you to kind of navigate through your decision-making process and make sure that all of your deals and all of your infrastructure are in place and all your paperwork is in place so that you have a fighting chance should anything happen, or should you want to exit the property or exit the opportunity. You have all your ducks in a row and it'll allow you to do that seamlessly. So again, visionaries, start from the basics. Make sure your personal credit is where it is. Clean it up, build it up, apply. There is some process and procedure to how you apply, who you apply for, who pulls from what bureaus. That way you can maximize everything. You can maximize your funding on the first round on the type of cards that you get. You need to also make alliances with some of the credit unions that are eager to lend money for their members because they want to see their members succeed. They want to provide low interest rates. They just want to be a part of your ecosystem. And in addition to all of this, once all of this done, your business is set up, you can choose whether you want an LLC, a C Corp, or whatever the case may be, depending on how big you want it to be. Once you have all of that, together, we need to utilize each other's services. So if you have a cleaning company, I need to utilize your service. I have a consulting firm, you need to use my firm. I have a marketing firm, you need to use my services. You have a factory, I need to utilize your service. You have a consulting firm, I need to utilize your services. So the more that we work together, the more that we circulate the dollar, the more capital that we can end up raising, because there's a lot of fintech companies that are giving money based on your e-commerce revenue. And once you're invoicing back and forth and you're taking payments through various platforms, whether it's PayPal, Stripe, Square, all of the above, you can submit that information and become more fundable and more lendable. So I'm telling you, visionaries, visit thebusinesscreditsource.com or creditscrubs.com if you need any of that. If you need more information, you can follow me at Mr. Business Consultant, or stay tuned on my YouTube page at The Visionary Path. And we're going to continue to work together, continue to educate, continue to learn, continue to build each other until we're all multimillionaires and we're sitting in a place of financial independence. So let's do it. Let's take action. Make no excuses. Sacrifice for greatness if necessary. And I'll see all you visionaries at the top.